is going to be my first part in a series of Imperial Guard tactics. This one is primarily about the use of chimeras, mostly for veterans, so I'm just going to go over some ways to use them and how I run them. Okay, first and foremost, I always run 2 chimeras. I don't have any more than that. I don't feel like I'd need any more than that. One by itself is not really that effective. It's too easy to take down, but I can tell you with 2 of them, I have almost never had both of them destroyed. One time I had a run-in with a pretty tough broodlord that would not go down. Aside from that, I've really almost never had them both destroyed. So I always run them together, run them right next to each other, which protects the side armor for 1, and 2, it gives supporting fire. You can run around, pretty much take down anything you want. I always run my 10-man Chimera squads with 2 melta guns, one over here, and I also have a flamer in each one of them, just because they're 5 points and it can really save you in a pinch. So 2 chimeras, heavy bolter, multi-laser, heavy stubber. I also throw in my Primaris Psyker. He is one of the best additions to this combo I've been doing, because I don't know if you can imagine just riding around with 2 chimeras, shooting out 6 shots per turn from the vehicle itself while moving, shooting 2 melta guns out at vehicles while moving at ballistic skill 4, shooting a Primaris Psyker 2d6 shots at strength 6 AP 5, 24 inches. You're going to do some damage, not to mention the few flashlights you get to fire too. So basically, chimeras are very good, especially for their points. They used to be 70. I don't know if any of you used to play guard, but they were 70 points before, which was But with their new rules being able to shoot 5 of anything out of the top, and now I'm counting it as open top like it used to, it's very effective. If you have enough other vehicles in your army, most people don't even bother shooting at the chimeras. I can't tell you how many games I haven't even disembarked my veterans. They just run around shooting with their melta guns. Pretty much 2 melta guns at ballistic skill 4 has been enough to kill a land raider almost every single time. So it really has enough firepower to take out any vehicle, has enough firepower to take out pretty much any infantry. It's got a force weapon in it. It's really just deadly. If you don't move with the 2 chimeras, you disembark everything, you're getting 6, so 12 rapid-fired las guns, all at ballistic skill 4. You're getting 4 melta guns, 2 flamers, 2 las pistols, assault 2d6, psychic attack, strength 6 from this Primaris Psyker, and you're getting 2 heavy bolters, 2 multi-lasers, 2 heavy stubbers. It's just, there's nothing that can really withstand that at all. There may be a few guys left, and you can just charge them instead of shooting your las guns. Just overwhelming. So that's one of the things I would definitely recommend is take chimeras, take 2, run them together up one flank, not down the middle. Run them tight together like this, so that it's really, really hard for your opponent to get side armor on it. If you're running up a flank, if this is the board edge over here, and you're running up a flank, you can tilt them, and you can control how many guys get to shoot your side armor, and it won't be too many. Armor 12 makes them a much better choice than a rhino if you could get rhinos. So definitely take 2. Veterans in them is really the best option. I'm going to go on to some Dawn of War tactics. Alright, so it's Dawn of War, and you've got the second turn. You've decided, your opponent's placed everything up as far as they can in order to try to, rip you apart, get to you in combat or whatever. This is what I do. This is what you should do. You've got your Chimera loaded up with 10 veterans, 2 melta guns, a flamer, and a Primaris Psyker. You're getting all that for, I think it's around 210 points. I think it's 160 for the Chimera and the vets. 170, and 70 for the Primaris, so 230, which is really good buy. So what you're going to do, this right here, transports count as a troop choice for deployment in Dawn of War. So in this one piece here, you've got your 2 troops and your HQ. So you're going to put this forward as close to the enemy as possible, as close as you're physically allowed to. The reason for that is that the Chimera is an amazing buy. It comes with smoke launchers, and it comes with a searchlight standard. So this makes the Chimera really invaluable in Dawn of War. There's always a hard-hitting unit that is either going to get you in combat and destroy you quickly, or a unit that can just blast away at your vehicles, and it's going to be hell to get rid of. So this is where you really... Dawn of War sucks for a lot of armies. If you're running a Chimera, this kind of style, you bring in all your Lehman Russ on the first turn, the Chimera can really change the entire tone of the battle. You can basically use Dawn of War to your advantage and take no disadvantage from it. So you've got second turn. You're as close to the enemy as possible. He moves forward, maybe gets a shot or two off at you, probably doesn't get any. Most long-range weapons are going to be coming in on his first turn from the table edge. Spotting distance is going to be crap. So almost 100% your Chimera is untouched. So you're just going to move it forward at 6 inches on your first turn, bring in everything, and so after everything's brought in, what you're going to do is you're going to use this one to shoot at the big hard unit that's going to really mess you up. You're close to it, they've moved forward on their turn, and you move forward this turn. You've got a searchlight. You make spotting distance, you shoot it. Now everything else in your army can shoot at it without night fight rules. So you bring this forward, shoot at like a Devastator squad or something like that, chilling in the back, just pop off a few shots with the heavy stubber. Well, guess what? Now all 3 of your Lehman Rusted just came in and dropping pie plates on them without spotting distance. The downside to the searchlight is that they can then shoot you in the following turn without spotting distance, but guess what? There's no Dawn of War next turn. There's no night fight. So, also, another good thing, the guys inside in transports count as a separate firing unit than the vehicle. So you can searchlight with this, use the Primaris Psyker inside to shoot off a whole bunch of shots too. So yeah, it's basically how I use my Chimeras. I would really recommend at least trying a few of these tactics out and see how they work for you.